This is a game from Grandmaster Mikhail Tal, and in this position he really shows his magician abilities on the chessboard. Nobody else plays like this man, and his opponent plays pawn to b5. Now this is a fork. Obviously, you know, one of the pieces are going to be lost, but what do you play here? I mean, a lot of people just resign here. A lot of people just quit, say, man, I lost, I'm down a piece, or people just die slow death and just want to ride it out. But here, you know, Tal being tall, okay, you can't actually give a knight check for d6 because the queen just takes and the queen just gets taken on the next move because you're just going to be down a piece. And what is his next move? Pawn takes knight. I mean, he's literally giving up his queen. And the point is that now the pawn is going to keep on eating that pawn on g7, and now the rook is attacked, and now the rook has to actually defend and go to g8. As you guys can probably tell, the queen's actually aligned with the king, so the rook can actually go to e1 and, you know, can pin the queen. But the problem with that is that the queen can actually just take, because Tal is already a queen down. I mean, he doesn't have a queen. So the queen can actually just take the rook, and the opponent will still have both of his rooks. Now keep in mind, in this position, the king doesn't have a lot of squares to go to, and that is the point of all this madness right here, is that the king has nowhere to go. It's still in the middle, and really, it's not really an easy move to find here for Tal. But he actually plays bishop to f5, which makes absolutely no sense. Well, it does make sense, but I mean, like, if you were to just play it, just look at it as a move, like, it literally just hangs two moves at once. I mean, not two moves. What am I saying? Two pieces at once, the knight and the bishop. But the problem is, if you take that bishop, that knight will fork you to death, and then the king will have to move, and then you could just take the queen. The queen just takes the knight. I mean, that doesn't really help either, because now that bishop has like a really wide open diagonal, the light square bishop and also dark square bishop, and now the rook can just slide to e1, and the king actually has no moves. The queen would actually have to come back and then sacrifice itself, and then Tal would just have a way better position. The opponent actually takes the dark square bishop because it's actually a menace to society, so the knight decides to end it once and for all, and now Tal just takes the queen. But actually, the opponent can't take back the bishop yet because the knight check is still there. It's actually a fork, and the bishop will be lost. So he plays bishop to a6 first, pinning the knight to the rook. But now the knight check is still there. Boom, and now the bishop can just calmly go back to c4, where it can attack the bishop and is also protected at the same time. And this is just a better position for Tal because of the pawns, and that's really that's just enough for Grandmaster. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and follow. Thank you so much, I appreciate it.